Discussion continues on the advancement of LB 499 to ENR initial. Senator Lautenbaugh, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President and members of the body. I'll probably take this occasion to talk again about my priority bill because my opportunities for that seem to be limited on a go forward. But here we are again. Let's talk again about LB 606. You heard last week that we were passing that bill in the election area, so I guess this is germane to this bill, because that's going to increase transparency. I hope you're listening when I say this. The mailings that that bill was designed to address came out and said paid for by Americans for Prosperity on the bottom. We are now going to pass LB 606, so Americans for Prosperity, if they want to do that again, will have to disclose their contributors. Well, guess what, folks? They're not idiots. They're not going to disclose their contributors. They're going to form an independent expenditure group of their own and call it Citizens for Prosperity, and you'll have to go online to look and see, oh, I guess Americans for Prosperity are the ones paying for Citizens for Prosperity. So in a very Orwellian sense, we stood here last week and talked about transparency, and we've advanced a bill that is going to decrease public knowledge, decrease what we know. We now know who Americans for Prosperity is. You can go look it up on the internet. You're going to have to work harder to find out who is behind the independent expenditure group that they will set up under our laws, completely allowable, because we're passing that bill. So, again, I'll make my pitch. We need to do away with the CFLA. And if the bill comes out of committee, we'll have a more protracted discussion on that. But I appear to be struggling with that right now. So I guess I'll just talk about it on random election bills as they come up. But I'm hoping you understand what I'm saying. We are decreasing transparency with the bill we debated last week, and we're doing it in the name of transparency. I hope you understand that, and I hope you understand why I was so put out last week by that bill, and why I think every time we try to do something in this area that isn't just a repeal, we make it worse. And we can stand up here and say, well, we got to advance transparency. Everybody wants transparency. Our actions don't follow through on that commitment. Our actions take it the opposite way. And I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't stand up here and say, think about it. Think about what we're doing. We are, again, as I argued, forcing money underground, decreasing transparency, and standing here and telling people we're increasing transparency. And we're told we can't repeal the CFLA because that'll lead to cynicism. Well, again, that foursome has already teed off. We've got all the cynicism we can use right now if we're talking about transparency in our current laws. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Lautenbaugh.